consciousness coach. This is EdenRose, and EdenRose is a way of life. I am coming to you tonight for a very special reading. My dearest Virgos, this one is for you. Virgo. This is going to be your end of February reading. This is a special February because we have one extra day. It's a leap year. So let's see what energies there are for you for this last little stretch of February going. Right off the bat, I'm seeing a change of pace. I'm seeing a change of focus, change of frequency. Somebody is walking away from something, walking away from some sort of restraint that has been self-inflicted. But it's a good thing because we're walking away from that energy, right? We're moving out of confinement, out of a mental space that had you held in one place, only able to produce certain things, only able to manifest certain energies, and moving forwards into a much more loving space, a space that's filled with a lot more light. So there's going to be more movement, there's going to be more fluidity, there's going to be more energetic rendezvous. Like there's going to be more interaction with other people, other energies that it's a new space for you. It's going to be a much brighter day. It's going to be a much brighter experience. What it seems like is happening right now is that you're holding on to a lot right now. You're doing a lot, or your hands are very full, or you feel like your hands are tied. Truth is, that's something that is a facade. It's something that you've created, that sort of reality for yourself. It doesn't necessarily mean that that is exactly how things are. It's just the way you're viewing them to be. So this change of perspective that you're going to be shifting into, or maybe it could have started already. It hasn't come to its completion yet. There's still more shifting that needs to occur. Yeah, there's still more shifting that needs to occur, and the more you shift, the more you begin to step into this new energy. But there are a few things that need to they need to be released. I'm seeing a partnership here for you as well. So I feel like there may be someone specifically in your life that whose relationship has been a little bit shaky, or your relationship with them has been a little bit shaky. And right now, are you coming down, Ma? Nope. And right now, this shift that you are going to be experiencing is bringing you guys closer together. Is bringing you guys into alignment so that you're able to appreciate this relationship for what it truly is, what it actually brings into your life, which is a very strong sense of stability. Virgo, you are at an energetic crossroads. You may or may not be aware of this, but it's time for you to step into the awareness that you are holding your own self back. Your thoughts are what's holding you back. Your beliefs are what's holding you back. And the only way to step beyond this sort of veil is to leave old patterns behind. The relationship that you've been considering, okay, it could be a love relationship, it could be a friendship, it could be a relationship with a loved one. But this relationship that you've been reconsidering again and again, that's what I'm getting. It's not that the relationship needs... This relationship that you've been reconsidering again and again, it's not that the relationship needs to be reformed. It's that you need to step into the relationship as your new self, as this new version of you. Energetically, this energetic new version of you, or this new energetic version of you. There's a signature that you have within you that's eliciting from this other person certain aspects, and vice versa. And so this other person, whether or not they're on a spiritual journey and shifting themselves, they're going to mirror and match your the energy that you put into the situation. So whatever you come with, they're going to respond to you with the same amount or the same type of energy. So you really have all the control here. You have the ability to shift things or to keep them the same. But I see here that it's like full wish fulfillment. Like this space between now and the end of February is really the transformation time for you. So it's like you're gonna, no matter what, this shift is gonna happen. So you don't really have to do anything. What you're being asked to do. Actually, let's go into the Moonology deck and get a clear message on what Virgo is being called or asked to do here. What is it that Virgo can do in order to shift their energy? Lots of energy wanting to come through, yeah. So if you know me, you know that when I'm channeling, I yawn immensely. In many of my earlier videos a few years ago, I kept apologizing for my yawns and saying, yeah, I'm really not tired, I didn't really understand that that's how my body processes energy. So now I know. Yes, it's time to give rather than take. Surrender to the divine. Don't let pride get in your way. So it's important to really just surrender to the process right now. It's important to recognize the energy that you're offering, right? Like I was saying, this person who's on the receiving end of, this relationship, the other end, whatever the dynamics of the relationship is, they are going to mirror your energy. So it's a time to, if you'd like to receive, if you're trying to receive love, then that's what you need to be giving is love. You have to kind of surrender to the shift. Like I said, the shift is going to happen on its own. So if you come willingly, if you come, keep your mind space in gratitude, keep your mind space in the vibration of love, and your heart as well. You kind of have to let your ego sit down. You kind of have to let it, fall to the lay side right now. Excuse me, guys. I coach gymnastics and I did something to my wrist tonight, so don't mind me while I snap it back into place. There we go. It's time right now to surrender to the powers that are. The divine has a hold. The divine has a hold on your experience, on your life right now, and it is, you know, holding it, hugging it, containing it. It's like, it's keeping you warm. It's showing you as much womb love as it possibly can. So in this period of time when you're in gestation, when you are becoming, you're shifting into something else, you're transforming into something else, someone else, it's important to allow the natural order of things to occur. Try to really just release whatever, if things aren't working, allow them to not work. If things are working, allow them to work. If a relationship falls to the wayside, then allow it to fall. If someone new steps into your life and is presenting a new ideas or something, allow them to be. You don't have to catch judgment. You don't have to figure it all out right now. You just have to allow things to be and watch them unfold. You're not really being asked to take action. You're being asked to take a back seat for a while and allow things to just be. Trust. If you're going to take action in building your self confidence. Take action in stepping into gratitude every day. Take action in doing specific activities that allow for you to experience, gratitude and love outside of this particular scenario. Okay. I had to just do some sinus maintenance. Anyhow, I'm not entirely sure where I left off, but we're gonna keep it rolling. It's important not to let pride get in your way. It's important to allow your ego to be sort of set aside right now and just to allow things to be. The point here is not to try to create what you think is right. The point here is to surrender. Surrender to what is. Surrender to what is manifesting. Surrender to what is becoming manifest. What you want, the divine knows this already. The divine sees, knows, and knows exactly how to set things up so that you have what you're wanting. So you don't need to be specific anymore. What you need to do is to allow. There's an art to allowing and surrendering. I find that it's easiest to do this when you are in the vibration of love and gratitude, or really the way to the vibration of love is through gratitude. That's what I've learned. So you want to make sure that you're spending the most amount of your time in gratitude. So making lists of things that you're grateful for. If you're grateful for something, a particular experience, then milk that experience and try to find as many things that you're grateful for as you can find within that one experience, okay? All right, Virgo. I'm gonna pull one more card. From the archetypes deck. Yeah. One of my favorites. Just gonna shuffle this really good because I was kind of playing around with these cards and ooh. Good. Okay, Virgo. What messages do you have for our Virgos today? Any more divine messages for Virgo for the end of February? Any more messages for Virgo? Virgo, end of February. What can you tell us? We had one there. Not quite. So I'm going to read from the Archetypes book. It's a very intense card. Okay, so you got the box, darling Virgo. I do have some shade going on because my lighting is kind of weird. It's nighttime, so my lighting's all over the place. We have 44. Now that is a number of intense, energetic and spiritual shifts, transformation, the number 44. Just right off the bat, that's a big, huge, gigantic wow. We all live in some degree within the confines of the box. This archetype represents everything that is known, anticipated, and expected. It holds us in place while simultaneously holding us back from our greatest visions. The box is sneaky, insidious, and everywhere. Everywhere, limiting us at the most unconscious levels. It is built of layer upon layer of social constructs and pressures. Breaking through its confines requires awareness, continued effort, and bravery. The box may appear as expectations from parents, a well-paying but heartless job, the pressure to look or behave like others, or simply to stay small. There is a box around you now, made of some type of confining thought. What is it? The box shifts and morphs as we grow. This is part of its multi-layered nature. Once you break through one layer, another will represent itself to you. Keep going, break through. An exquisite life requires it. So this shift that you are right now moving through is a layer, right, of this box. It's a shift in awareness. It's breaking through the confines of whatever mental space that you've been in. Like I said, this is a self-created confine. This is the box that you've created around yourself, so that you can live and exist in a particular realm, in a particular way, with particular people, right? Whatever life you've created for yourself, this box has been helping you along the way, not guiding you, but protecting you. And now, as you move through this transition, you are breaking through one of the layers here, right? You are breaking through this mind construct that you've created and stepping into this new reality. And so it's important that you sort of release some of the things that you've been carrying. You know, leave behind what needs to be left behind. It's and sort of trust the universe, trust the nature of things, trust the flow that's already been occurring is the exact pace, it's the exact rate at which you need to be moving in order to break through totally from this box. Okay, so you don't really need to do anything else besides the same thing you've always been doing, along with maybe a little bit of just focusing in different places, right? Focusing the mind in gratitude, like I said. When you focus the mind in gratitude, what you do is you align with love. And whenever you align your energies with love, transformation one definitely increases, because that's what ascension is our truest, or is our continual alignment with love, with pure unconditional love. And as that occurs, different layers of the self get released, different layers of the ego get released until it's totally gone, or separate from the self, right? Different layers of whatever constructs and confines that you've created in your life get removed as you align more and more with love in old ways and new ways and, you know, innovative ways. Everybody is going to experience it a little bit differently than someone else. So, you know, it's important not to compare your experience to others, but it is important, again, to just allow yourself to be where you are. That's really, really the main message here, is allowing yourself to be where you are. I think that's the name of this video. Allow yourself to be where you are now. All right, Virgo, I hope that was helpful in some way. I love you unconditionally. Peace, love, and light to you. Do come back. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And yeah, enjoy the rest of the month. Bye.